Hi, I'm the Gentleman Cabbie, and in an age where we're permanently plugged into cyberspace, I'm on a mission to bring the art of conversation back to the streets of London.
My name's Daniel and I'm a life coach.
Daniel, it's a pleasure to have you on board. Today's question is, what's the scariest thing you've ever done?
What, apart from having you not concentrating on the road while you're driving me around?
Don't worry, I can multitask, unlike most men.
Good. The scariest thing I've ever done, I was in a minibus in Indonesia and a guy pulled a gun on me.
Why did he pull a gun out at you?
Well, he was not happy having to take us on the journey that we insisted he took us on, which was the journey that we'd paid for. So it was going to take him quite a lot longer, and he was going to earn a lot less money by doing it. So he pulled out this gun and he was going, "Me Indonesian army," and of course I lied and said, "And I'm the English army." And he sort of so I started singing songs actually, out of nerves probably, but singing in his own language, and he quite liked that, and he started singing Beatles songs. And growing up in Liverpool as I did, I kind of know all the Beatles songs that there are to know. So we spent, I don't know, hours and hours and hours.
So tell me a bit about being a life coach. I have no idea what that means.
It is all about helping people work out what they want out of life, helping them work out how to get it, how long it's going to take them to get it. People come and say they need some clarity on something, they're frustrated, and they don't think they're going to get anywhere. So we break all of that down, exactly what they want, and very specific, then help them along the way to achieve their different milestones towards an objective in a way that they've set for themselves.
What sort of people do you work with then?
Mainly, actually, people in the entertainment industry. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of actors.
A bit like myself in the entertainment industry.
Well, yes. You're my first gentleman cabbie, though. So
there aren't many gentleman cabbies out there, you see.
Aren't there?
No.
Okay.
So, tell me about the most pivotal moments in your life.
Ooh,
if I may be so bold as to ask.
In my life. Sorry, I just got distracted because there's a girl giving out free sweets outside that candy shop.
Ooh.
Free sweets.
I would let you out, but I'm a bit worried that you might do a runner.
I would.
What with us doing this strange interview.
Yes. My most pivotal moment in my life. Well, that was obviously the cliches, meeting my wife. We were deciding to go travelling and leaving a full-time suit and tie, career-oriented, good money job.
What did you do?
I was a divisional manager for a big information technology company.
That doesn't sound quite as interesting as being a life coach.
Well, it is, you know. I'm a sort of kind of believer in life that everything can be interesting, or is interesting. People often say, actually, you know, because I've lived all around the world, they say, "Oh, do you miss, you know, Japan or America, or whatever?" So actually, no, I don't, because I do really practice what I preach, and I do like my life as it is. It doesn't mean I don't want to do something else, but I actually quite enjoy myself, to be honest. I enjoy my job I'm doing, I enjoy my relationships, so yeah.
I would agree with that. I think, you know, you have to enjoy what you do first, don't you, because other stuff leads on from there.
Yeah, and
there's no point in being miserable.
Yeah, you're right. It's sort of, I mean, people talk about money a lot and how they want to chase money, but I think that if you genuinely do what you like to do, the money comes as a byproduct. But people get stuck, though. People get stuck. They don't see that there's an alternative. But there's always an alternative, really. You know, that's the thing. Again, in the coaching world, you know, they talk about being at choice. You know, I can choose to have that job where I'm stuck, or I can choose to actually not and do something else. And then it's working out, I suppose, what you want to do.
Would you say it's becoming more difficult to pursue your dream due to, I suppose, economic circumstances of living in a very expensive city like London? Do you think that's limiting people's options? Because in the past you could earn less money and do other stuff.
No, I think if you want to, you will, whatever it is. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. So, you know, I don't think that the current economic situation is any different than it was in 1216, or when you were a caveman. They had a certain limited supply of something, and some people wanted it and other people had it. And
I'm fairly sure the cavemen weren't worrying about mortgage rates and.
The caves were very expensive.
Were cave rates high then?
The cave rate. There was only a limited amount of caves, and
they were fighting over the caves. If you had to give someone who is not happy in their job or in their life one piece of advice, what would it be?
It would be change it. You have one life, and if you're just sitting there waiting to retire or waiting for something to happen, and it looks like it's not going to happen without you doing something, it's a waste. The Americans have a great expression, which is shit or get off the pot.
What do you think your biggest achievement has been in life so far? Or what are you most proud of, shall we say?
But I actually really like my job, and what I like about it is watching other people achieving what they want to achieve. So I've got some of my clients who don't need me anymore, and because the thing is that there's a lot of thing about gurus and stuff in the world, and people.
Are you a guru?
I'm definitely not a guru, and this is what I don't want to be. I don't want anyone to ever rely on me to live their life. I want them to be self-sufficient.
It's been a pleasure talking to you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for taking part in the Gentleman Cabbie. It's been a fascinating conversation. Thanks for watching the Gentleman Cabbie. Click the videos to see more great interviews, and don't forget to subscribe.